What's going on, you guys? So, Jermall Charlo. Come on, bro. See the title. He got in trouble. World champion boxer faces felony robbery charges in San Antonio. Come on, Jermall Charlo. Come on, Jermall Charlo. But the story here says Charlo, 31, was booked at his satellite office at the Bexar Court Courthouse before 10 a.m. released on bond about a half an hour later. Charlo's attorney Wednesday afternoon pushed back on the charges, claiming the SAPD, San Antonio Police Department, moved forward with the case in an attempt to embarrass his client. Now, when I heard this story, it sounded embarrassing. Why? Because allegedly, Jermall Charlo was going to pay the bill. He had a large party at the bar, restaurant, whatever have you, and he was going to pay the bill. The card declined 3 times. Okay, the card declined 3 times. Then he got kind of upset. On July 16th, San Antonio police responded to the private Martini Bar and Social Club located in the 5100 block. After receiving a call around 2 a.m., the Charlo had assaulted a waiter and taken off with her tips. Oh, wow. According to the San Antonio Police Department incident report released Wednesday. The incident happened after a credit card Charlo attempted to use to pay his tab was repeatedly declined, the report states. After Charlo accused a waitress, if it's a her, right? Accusing a waitress of trying to steal his credit card, Charlo grabbed the 2 black waitress books, removing his identification from one and cash from another, according to a warrant for his arrest. Come on, Jermall Charlo. He might have been under some shit or something. You know, you don't do shit like that. You a millionaire fighter. You a public figure, and you over here snatching a waitress's bill book, bro. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, right? Maybe he was really that embarrassed. Charlo and a member of his group then pushed their way out of the building and left the location in a limousine bus, according to a warrant. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because the woman is pressing charges for a minor leg injury from when his crew left this particular restaurant/bar, right? She's seen that motherfucking limo. She's seen that jewelry. She's seen these dudes has money. So she see dollar signs. A waitress suffered a lower leg injury after a member of Charlo's group stepped on her as they left. Yikes. Stepped on her? What was she? 54 inches tall? Like, well, how tall was this? Stepped on her? How did he was he a giant? I mean, how you step on somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know who wrote this article, but this is from San Antonio. San Antonio police detectives issued a 3rd second-degree warrants for robbery against Charlo August 7th, the court records show. Damn. So this happened like in July. And they just now put a warrant out for him in August. Damn. Okay. It says here, Jermall Charlo's attorney, Kent A. Schaefer, said via email Wednesday afternoon that his client did not take any property belonging to anyone else. It just don't sound right? Why would Jermall Charlo take this woman's book and her tips? Like, it just doesn't make any sense, right? For a guy that's worth millions. It just doesn't make sense. I represent Jermall Charlo, and I just saw your story regarding his case. I want to make it clear that Jermall stole no money from anyone at that club and made no threat towards anyone. When they ran his card, it was declined, and he then received a fraud alert from Chase Bank asking if he had made the charge. He responded yes, and they told him to have the charge submitted again. The waitress went to run it again and came back and saying she could not find the card. What? Wait. The waitress went to run it again and came back saying she could not find the card. What? See, now that gets interesting. When you go read the boxing scene articles, they don't tell you all this. They don't tell you these details, right? They don't tell you the other side of the story. Your boy Bushido's telling you the other side of the story. Jermall was upset that his card was missing since it was a debit card tied to an account with a substantial amount of money. The waitress had his license sticking out of his portfolio, and he took his license back, saying that he didn't want her to lose that too. By this time, many club employees were gathering in the hallway, so Jermall's handlers wanted to get him out of the club before trouble started, and a club employee walked Jermall out to his car. Hours later, Jermall's assistant made contact with the club to give them another credit card number, but the club refused to accept it. Over the last few weeks, we have talked to the police, prosecutors, and the club owner, and although the club owner expressed his desire to drop the charges, The officer insisted on filing charges to try to embarrass Jermall. At no time did he rob anyone or take any property that's not his own. Wow. So that's the statement from Jermall Charlo's attorney. And yeah, I mean, now, see this shit can be misleading. Because mass majority of people that's probably talking about this and know about this thinks Jermall Charlo, they didn't hear this side of the story. See, boxing scene didn't talk about none of this. That let me tell you what Bushido thinks. They seen a lick, right? That girl, that waitress, they seen a lick. Now, he may have gotten irritable or a little embarrassed because his card declined. He didn't know why. And that's why I can't stand Chase Bank. Chase Bank, boy. Ooh. But, yeah, she saw a lick. Seen him riding in a limo bus, shining, expensive jewelry, fancy clothes, right? So she's seen a lick, man. Now she got a minor leg injury because somebody stomped on her, just walked over her, whatever the hell it just doesn't make sense. But Jermall Charlo seemed to have gotten himself into some bullshit. That happened like 2 months ago. Now it's headline news. They showing his mugshot and shit. It's just a nasty, stupid situation. It's just stupid. Then you hear about Robert Easter. He's doing good for himself. He opened up his bar down there in Ohio. And then you hear about him, getting into it with a waitress or whatever. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.